So it's a really good example of why you can't play a rush game, because you don't have to give up a lot of chances. We gave up 5 probably in the second period. They scored 3 of them. But I'm not looking at Sergei Bobrovsky on any of them. They're all turnovers at the line because we want to play the rush game going that way, and then you just give the other team. So you can give up chances close to the net like they had. Yeah, we had a bunch of chances, but that's got nothing to do with what happened in the game. And it started to creep in around the Pittsburgh game. We're trying to do so much off the rush now that you put yourself in that position. So did they have a lot of chances? No, but the ones they had were so big that you can't. It's not equal. The number doesn't matter. The quality is different, and we gave up a bunch of them.
How much do you notice that first goal maybe energized the Blues? It seems like they really took off after that.
Well, we fed them. So we had a de facto timeout after the second goal, but it got called back. So we had a little chat about getting pucks deep when we needed to get them deep, and we were fairly stubborn. So, and good on them, you know. I understand, but it's understandable. I mean, we cracked 3 posts, and we did. We're just missing a whole bunch, and there's I don't know if they're squeezing it, but it's not going for you, which is fine. So you can lose games tight. You can lose games where you get a few breaks around the net that you don't like, but we can't lose a game like that.
When you talk about the breaks, just the last month or so, it seems like it's either you're scoring in bunches or
yeah, I don't think that, you know, like, I don't know that the offense is any different in most nights. We haven't gotten into a game yet where there was no offense, where we got outshot or outchanced. That hasn't happened. We're not, I don't know how much luck, right? We're not, pucks aren't going in for us right now. That doesn't matter. It doesn't, because every team goes through a stretch where they're not scoring, right? What you can't do is come out of it, and it's going to happen. You're going to have 1 or 2 of those games. I don't know, Toronto gave up 9 tonight, so you're going to have a game or 2 where you start looking nothing like you're supposed to look, and that would be the closest to this. You know, we've had some games, a handful of games that maybe we didn't like, but we didn't feed pucks to the other team through the neutral zone. But you almost need it. You almost need an obvious event like that. You don't get the puck deep, turn it over at the line, try to make a play at the line. That's 3. The last one, the second period, we're stretching to the red. We're stretching to the red line. The puck's behind our net, you know, and that's not what we do. So
you look like you're ready to go into the video room right now and start working.
I don't need to. It's done. Like, it's obvious, right? This is going to be the fastest cut of game that it'll take you. Instead of 3.5, 4 hours, it's going to take about an hour. Right, you'll just rip through it, find the ones that, because they're just obvious.
But with the Christmas game coming at 3 o'clock on
Yeah.
Saturday, you don't really have a whole lot of time, and then everybody's gone. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
it's
we'll
going to be
just
hard to implement whatever you want to
No,
do.
it's not that. It's going to be a video, and it's going to be a conversation. Yeah, I understand that we're behind it a little bit. We're not feeling particularly fresh right now, and that's fine. We just got to deal with it. We'll just deal with it. We're going to look at it. We're going to talk about it. But, you know, language won't all be clean, and because that's not the way we play, and they know that. So this is just almost an inevitable direction your team takes at some point. Our record's pretty good after the Pittsburgh game. We're feeling pretty good. Columbus game, but we're still not scoring a lot of goals, so it doesn't feel right. So now we're losing our F3. As soon as you do, you start. But that's okay, because we're still scoring, right? And now we're not.
I noticed that Barkov, Reinhart, and Rodriguez all their minutes down to around like 10 to 12. Is there any particular reason why?
Yeah, the stat system was broken tonight. None of those minutes were even remotely accurate. I think they had Carter Verhaeghe at 12 minutes after the first on 3 shifts. So he looked like it. Anybody else?
So you put Kachuk up with Barkov and Reinhart. Is that?
No, it doesn't happen very often, because I don't think it necessarily works with him on the left side. I think he's better on the right. But we're banging at pucks around the net, and they're not going in, so you're looking for just a little bit of a catalyst change, just something. Can you get it going? It didn't make anything better. Okay.
Thank you.